we feel sad for the loss of our Holy Father, Pope Francis. And so we pray for his soul to rest in peace.
Around Ireland, homilies were hastily rewritten. A day to celebrate resurrection, also now a moment of stark loss.
I feel very sad on one hand because he brought so much joy to the church, but on the other hand, I am also filled with that hope that he brought, that he is safely in the hands of God. He has no more pain, no more worries, no more suffering.
Massgoers at the Pro Cathedral in Dublin reflected on the Pope's legacy.
I think he was a pope for the people, as they say, really going out there and seeing the people and listening to them.
He has left us a wonderful legacy, brought a lot of freedom to people. Very grateful for that.
The Taoiseach said the Church had lost an exceptional leader.
He will be remembered as someone who cared deeply about each individual and was particularly hurt by the wrongs that were committed by members of the Church on people, and particularly young children.
Pope Francis became only the second ever pontiff to visit Ireland in 2018. He arrived to a very different country than his predecessor, Pope John Paul II, in 1979. This visit was overshadowed by years of Catholic abuse scandals and declining church influence in Ireland. Its clear theme was forgiveness, and the Pope met with a group of abuse survivors, among them Mary Collins.
At that meeting, there was a lot of very harsh words and about what had gone on in the church in Ireland. He was actually shocked by a number of things, and he came out with an expletive at one part of it, and that hit the newspapers the next day. But he was genuinely shocked by some of the things he heard.
At an open-air mass in the Phoenix Park, Francis begged for forgiveness.
We ask for forgiveness for members of the Church who did not take charge of painful situations and remained quiet.
Taoiseach at the time, Leo Varadkar, asked the Pope to ensure victims were given justice, but feels the Church has since fallen short.
I think in terms of restitution for historical wrongs, we didn't see the level of cooperation that perhaps I would have hoped for in terms of access to records and in terms of financial contributions. But I don't think that should mar his papacy. You know, the papacy that he led and he represented, made me feel somebody who was brought up Catholic but isn't a religious person, made me feel more comfortable within the church in which I was raised.
Ireland now has a complicated relationship with Catholicism, and Francis's legacy will be measured against that. A decent man who tried to atone for the most indecent crimes. Stephen Murphy, Sky News in Dublin.